Hello, everyone. I'm Greg, Bioinformatter on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Moxfield, and Bioinformatter_actual on Threads and Instagram. This is my final gift bundle for Magic, The Gathering, Universes Beyond, Lord of the Rings, Tales of Middle Earth. So I managed to snag these on a pre-order sale at Amazon, so they finally came through. And this set in general, the prices are so large that I haven't been able to crack as much as I would have normally liked to. So this is likely the end of the set for me, unless there's some uh, drastic reduction in price via sale, or it just generally settling down. I love the set, but it's pricey. So let's see what we've got in here. The very first box that I opened for this actually has been the best box so far. So, and in that first one, I kind of like go over the contents in more detail. So this, we're just kind of trying to get into the packs and go relatively quickly. So that's Gandalf, Friend of the Shire artwork. It's also got Bilbo on the other side. And we got our box with Mount Doom and the Eagles. And we have our punch out counter insert. Okay, we have a spin down counter. So this one's kind of like a reddish, maybe amber color, with some foil glitter on the inside, and scroll work around the numbers. And there's the set symbol of the ring. Um, there is the all-important collector booster pack. That's what differentiates this from a normal bundle, or it's at least one of the things that differentiates it. But it's kind of like the important thing. And you get 8 set booster packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have a standard land pack in here. I'm not going to bother to open. So there's a plains on top. But the other special thing that this set has is it has a little scene of 4 foil cards about Mount Doom. So you have Frodo and Sam and Gollum and the One Ring in all foil, borderless, glittery goodness. So that's kind of like a. We'll see how these just being available in the bundles impacts the price. I don't know if this is going to help drop it down a little bit. But also I'm seeing that people are loving to play with it. It's kind of like a good in any deck you can get away with it. And here are the foil lands that come along in that pack. So we got the ring, Gollum, Sam, and Frodo. Okay. Setting those aside, let's just get into the packs. I think this is Minas Tirith. Minas Tirith. Art card. Plains. Nasty End. Sirith Ungol Patrol, Shelob's Ambush, Hobbit's Sting, Friendly Rivalry, Gimli Counter of Kills, Rising of the Day, Shadowfax Lord of Horses, Knights of Dol Amroth in Borderless, Fall of Gilgalad. So we have a rare saga, so you can scry 2. Next stage is put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature you control. And then the final stage is until end of turn, target creatures you control gain. When this creature dies, draw 2 cards. Then that creature fights up to one other target creature. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell, is a foil. And we have a Smog token. So that's comes from a There and Back Again saga, I believe. But that's got crazy text on it, and that it's got flying and haste, so it's a 6/6 with flying and haste, and when this creature dies, create 14 treasure tokens. So you get a dragon's horde for defeating or sacrificing the dragon. So this is a Gimli Counter of Kills art card. Sorry about that. Swamp, Mapland, Hithlane Knots, Willowwind, Greyhaven's Navigator, Nimrodel Watcher, Meneldor Swift Savior, Wahir the Windlord, Stern Scolding, You Cannot Pass, Gollum Patient Plotter in Showcase, Aragorn Company Leader. So that one's decent. Elrond's Master of Healing in Showcase foil, and the Ring emblem. Valley of Gorgoroth art card. A foil mountain. Gimli's Fury. Erebor Flamesmith. Bag End Porter. Mirror Guardian. Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfeld. Prince Imrahil the Fair. Strider, Ranger of the North. Eowyn, Lady of Rohan. Then Gothmog, Morgul Lieutenant in Borderless. Rangers of Ithilien. The Grey Havens in foil. It's uncommon land. Orc Army is a token. Okay. Sauron the Dark Lord art card. Island Mapland. Mortar Muster. The Torment of Gollum. Soothing of Smeagol. Captain of Umbar. Ranger's Firebrand, Golem's Bite, Gandalf's Sanction, Knights of Dol Amroth as a common borderless, Foray of Orcs in borderless, uncommon, Elrond, Master of Healing, and Rising of the Day in borderless foil, and a food token. Okay. Pippin, Guard of the Citadel. That's the art card. A Swamp. Enraged Huorn. Sam's Desperate Rescue. Now for Wrath, now for Ruin. Breaking of the Fellowship. Glorious Gale. Reprieve. Faramir Field Commander. Denadane Rangers. Peregrine Took. And Showcase. Press the Enemy. Mirkwood Spider in foil. And we have a list card, Ghost Lord of Fugue. That's an expensive card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 in combinations of blue or black. It's unblockable. Okay, it's a 4/4 unblockable, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, that player reveals his or her hand, choose a card from it, that player removes that card from the game. Okay, so you get to selectively exile cards from their hand. Sounds interesting. Gimli Counter of Kills art. Yes. Forest. Many Partings. Second Breakfast. Lembas. Generous Ent. Mahwir Urkai Captain. Book of Mazarbul. Denethor Ruling Steward. Shire Sheriff in borderless. Okay. And Orcish Bowmasters in borderless. So that's I got one of those in the first box. So a second hit of that. So that's a monster hit. Also Mithril Coat. So that's probably going to be a staple. Smite the Deathless in foil, and the ring emblem. Okay. Oops. Gandalf the White. Art card. Plains Mapland. Dreadful is the Storm. Claim the Precious. The Black Breath. Uruk-hai Berserker. Mordor Trebuchet. Council's Deliberation. The Stone of Erech. the Bath Song, Nasty End, borderless, Shelob, Child of Ungoliant, Mahwir, Urkai Captain, in foil, and a Tentacle token for the Watcher in the Water. Or the Watcher, yeah. Okay. The final set pack. Okay. So this is the Dead Marshes art card. Mountain. Immerdell Watcher. Haunts of the Dead Marshes. Chance Met Elves. Elven Farsight. Orcish Medicine. A Reprieve. Faramir Field Commander. Dunedain Rangers. Pippin's Bravery. An extended, borderless. Sharky Tyrant of the Shire. Gwahir the Windlord. Foil. It's uncommon. And a Human Soldier token. So, I don't know what Ghast Lord is worth. But I think don't know. Bowmasters is the hit. Mithril is decent. Shelob, I think, is a bit less. I don't know what Aragorn is going for. Yeah, so this hit alone, I don't know what kind of price point it's at now, if it's settled down any or not. But yeah, it's good. My first bundle, gift bundle, was a little bit better than, it was definitely better than this. But this is like the second best of the boxes. But we still have the X Factor of the collector pack. Will this boost us anymore? Do we get a dud pack? Okay. Troll of Khazad-dûm. Greyhaven's Navigator. The Torment of Gollum. Dreadful as the Storm. Gift of Strands. Erkenbrand, Lord of Westfold. Swamp Mapland Foil. Forge Anew in foil. It's actually kind of cool. Mithril Coat in extended art, so that's nice. Mirkwood Elk. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily worth a lot. Gollum Patient Plotter. It's in the showcase. Helm's Deep. So Helm's Deep as the oh yes, I forget what they're calling them. They're artifacts and relics and artifacts, or something like that, or relics, realms and relics. So Helm's Deep. This is a reskin of Shinka the blood soaked keep. So you can just use it as a kind of like as a red source, or you can pay red and tap it, and a target legendary creature gains first strike until end of turn. That's a decent hit, I think. You know, the Samwise the Stout-Hearted. So this is the part of our scene card, but it's not in foil. We have a Lash of the Balrog in borderless foil, and we have Samwise Gamgee in Showcase foil. And then we have the food and the orc army. So, I think this was a decent box. I don't know what Helm's Deep is going for, but getting 2 Mithrils, the Forge Anew, I don't know that it's necessarily that expensive, but it's kind of a cool card. But the Orcish Bowmasters is definitely what's going to kind of carry the value of this box. So cool stuff. I will note that of all of the stuff that I opened, I never saw a single Surge foil, and I never saw serialized. So that was despite having, you know, like 4 collector boxes and others, a number of set boxes and draft boxes and bundles, and now these gift bundles. So no luck on that front. I didn't get any of the super pricey stuff. But you know, the fact that any of these gift bundles come with a copy of the one ring, you know, this puppy here, you know, just for the price of admission, you get that. So I don't know if there's enough volume on these gift bundles that it'll drop the price some in the singles market for it. But also there's a lot of interest in playing it, so maybe that won't matter. But yeah, so my first box is the Superstar, and we're rounding it off with the next best box, I think. And I'm gonna have to check the prices because like I did my first round of breaking everything, and I got a second wave, and then I did the recordings without the sound on, so I got less enthused about doing anything with that stuff. But now that I have these bundles, I just figured I'd just crank them out. I've gone through the 4 gift bundles, and so now I can post these to YouTube. And I hope to see you again when I have some more stuff to crack and put up on the socials. Thanks for watching, and see you again, hopefully. Bye.